You silly. Okay, all right, so here we go. All right, so let me share my screen and go back to all right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Mrs. Shantae Amber Kelly, your OG Boss It Up Queen, CEO and founder of Boss It Up, Attraction Marketing and Business Automation. I'm here with one of my VIP affiliates, Mr. Raymond Tolson. Mr. Tolson, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come about being an attraction marketing client with Boss It Up and an affiliate with us? What made you decide to become an affiliate? Go ahead, you got the floor. Give us about 1 minute.
Well, I was in another venture with
tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come about
Okay,
being an attraction marketing client with Boss It Up and an affiliate? Hold on 1 second. I have to get off that page.
Oh,
Because this gonna be talking.
1 minute.
All right. So, because we're live now, so you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All right. So I need to. That's fine.
Well, I was in a.
All right. So now.
Stop stuttering.
Come over here, and then there you go. Okay, we're back. We got Ray, and Ray was telling his story. Go ahead, Ray.
Okay, I was in another business with Noor Jihan, and she invited me to Boss It Up because she said it may help me with my other business. So that's how I got involved with Boss It Up, and then I met Miss Shantae Kelly and Miss Jenny Lynn and Miss Auntie Cynthia and all of the beautiful people at the Boss in the Boss It Up family, and so here I am.
Awesome. So obviously, is it fair for me to say that you believe in Boss It Up because you're actually a VIP affiliate now, sharing the Boss It Up products and services and different things that we offer? You're training to do that.
Absolutely. I'm very impressed with the tools that Boss It Up has to offer as far as reaching out to people and getting people to be attracted to what I'm doing, as opposed to me running out finding them.
Beautiful. You guys, if you want to see all of the amazing, one of a kind, high, elevated trainings and boss couture that we share, we actually train you how to look like a boss, think like a boss, dress like a boss, walk like a boss, talk like a boss, and get paid like a boss by branding yourself out there online so you can stop hitting up your friends and family, right? And actually reach out to people who are waving their credit cards ready to join whatever it is you have to offer. Wouldn't it be awesome to have that knowledge, right? That golden nugget dripped in diamond dust to know how to only reach out in certain places at certain times, looking for certain people and saying certain things, and majority of them saying yes, that they would be interested in having a look. Now remember, don't be married to the outcome. That's not your main focus of them saying yes or no to bringing out their credit card, right? And shopping or joining your opportunity or whatever. Your job is just to get it in front of them. I'm going to say that again, to get it in front of them. Don't be married to the outcome. Be married to the profit producing activities. And this is like 2/3 of what Boss It Up trains you on, is how to be the hunted instead of the hunter. In other words, people asking you, yeah, show me, send it to me. I want to know what you're doing without you having to beg them and recruit them and all of that, because we don't want to do that. Nobody wants to have to recruit nobody. People don't like to be recruited. Don't nobody want to have to sell anything, because folks don't like to be sold to, but they love to belong to something that's amazing. They consume things. They want to buy things that is going to help them look better, feel better, and live better, right? We know that. So with that said, you got to have that verbal rap ability online to know exactly what to do. So what our training is specifically going to be about today, absolutely free. And think about this: if you're getting this for free, just think of how much value you would get if you actually became a client. Okay, so just put that in the back of your mind as you get this free, absolutely free information. All right, so today we're going to be learning, say for instance, if you're in a company that has tools that can help people that's building network marketing companies, right? Building MLMs and direct sales companies and different things like that, right? Would it be nice to know where to find all of these people that would need your tool? So affiliates with Boss It Up, that's what they do. If you know the definition of affiliate, it's basically someone who promotes other people's products and services and different things like that. And they sit back and they collect their money. You got some of the quickest and most youngest and oldest people out here making hundreds of thousands of dollars at home sharing links. But they learn how to do it the professional way, the bossed up way, so that they can actually make the money, and they're only reaching out to people who need what they have. So today we're going to talk about how to reach out to people that are already MLM minded, already network marketing minded, right? And they want tools that are going to help them grow their business quicker and easier. And they want tools that are duplicatable, right? Because when you're building a team, right, and you really want to be successful, you want everybody on your team to eat. Exactly. You want to make sure that what you're doing is not something cute, a fad, too hard to do. You know, that people are going to get bored with it. It's got to be something that's duplicatable. Because remember, your team doesn't do what you say do. They do what they see you do. That is very important that you understand it. Okay. So the affiliate, right, who is sharing someone's product. Okay, so for training purposes, again, Mr. Ray Tosin is a VIP affiliate with Boss It Up. That means he can take the training that he's learning and apply it to any company that he wants. He gets free trainings to really make a lot of money, mindset trainings, all of these things. He don't just get in here and share a link. We actually show him and train him how to be a boss. Okay, that's part of our VIP affiliate program. So we're going to go on LinkedIn now. Boss It Up has we have an amazing bragged about LinkedIn boot camp, right? It's a 4-hour training. You get some breaks in between that really goes deep. You guys, LinkedIn is a gold mine if you have a coach to train you how to do it. So again, today, I don't have time. That's not what this is today, but at least you're going to get a taste of how to reach out to people who are already like-minded. Okay, so even though we're talking, I'm going to be showing him how to reach out to MLM builders and network marketers and direct sales people, right? You can use this technique. The motto is still the same, to reach out to anybody that would actually want what you have, if you understand what I'm saying, okay? So here we go. He has a product, which is Boss It Up, attraction marketing products that actually train people, right, how to make a lot of money in their MLM, how to make a lot of money in their network marketing company. Miss Kelly has made millions in this industry. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it because I helped a lot of people, because I trained my people on how to reach out to folks outside of their warm market, which that's what's the training that most people want today. They want to blow up and have the family and friends run after them. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me make sure I got you got that up. Let me come back here and I'm going to pull up my LinkedIn page. Okay, Mr. Tosin, can you see my LinkedIn page?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So this is not going to be anything long and dragged out. I want you to get a piece of paper, everybody that's watching this, and I want you to write down something really, really simple. Okay. Step number 1, go to your home page on LinkedIn. Step number 1, go to your home page on LinkedIn. Okay. I click on my picture. Okay, and that takes me to my home page. You see my face there. All right, that's step number 1. Step number 2 is while you on your home page, open up another screen and go to Google. Open up another screen and go to Google. Okay, That's step number 2. When you're in Google, you're going to type in top MLM companies. That's one search. Top MLM companies. That's one search. These are people that's making money and they want to keep making money. Okay? Right? All right. So then you want to type in top network marketing companies. Top network marketing companies. That's your second search. Okay, top network marketing companies. And then your third is still step number 2. Then you want to type in top direct sales companies. Top direct sales company. Google is your friend. And they're going to give you a plethora, right? If you recognize any of the names of the companies, or like if it's maybe Melaleuca, whatever, you want to go ahead and write those down first. Companies you kind of already heard of, you're kind of familiar with, or something like that. And, you know, World Ventures, whatever it is, ACN, whatever, Mary Kay, whatever it is, right? Because they're going to give you a plethora, and I don't want you to get lost in the sea of companies. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Pick about 4. I usually pick 6. Pick about 2 from direct sales. Pick 2 from network marketing. Pick 2 from MLM. Again, pick 2 from direct sales, pick 2 from network marketing, and pick 2 from MLM. So you got 6 companies you're going to be searching. I would do this once a day, one company at a time, right? So pick out your 3 days, and you can do, pick out 6 days, however you want to space those 6 days out, every other day or whatever, however you want to do it. And every day work on one company. So actually you want to make sure it's at least every other day, because you're going to reach out to them the first day, that one company, and then you're going to find out, you're going to respond to those who are responding to you the next day. Again, you're going to reach out to the people in the company the first day, right? And then you're going to answer the responses the next day. Now, remember, people on LinkedIn are business people. This is a business site. It's not like Facebook. It's a business site. People are busy. They got companies they're running, they're working, whatever. They're not. So don't freak out if somebody doesn't see your message or get back with you within a couple of days. Don't freak out. Usually it takes people anywhere from 3 to 7 days. Write that down. Between 3 and 7 days to get back to you on LinkedIn. Okay? Because they are busy. Okay. You want to make sure you stay organized. Stay organized with everything you're doing. Make sure you're writing stuff down neatly in a notebook, or either your digital notebook app like Evernote or something like that. You want to make sure you stay very, very organized. So this way you will know what company you reached out to when, and when you need to get back with them. And you want to make sure the people who are responding and saying, yes, they're interested, you're writing their names down and all of those things. Okay. Follow-up times and all of that. We're going to get to that in a minute. Okay. So you got step number 1. Right? It's opening up your homepage on your LinkedIn. Step number 2, opening up a page in Google, and you want to actually search for the top network marketing companies, top MLMs, top direct sales. Grab 6 at a time, work those for about a month or so, and then move on and work some other ones, because it's hundreds of them out there. Okay, don't keep beating a dead horse. If it's not working for you, then move on. Okay, there you go. Now, step number 3. All right. Now you got the names of 6 companies written down. You got the names of 6 companies written down. Now you want to search for the company. Okay. You want to search for the company. That's step number 3. So under step number 3, the first bullet point should be, you're going to click in the search where it says search. You're going to click where it says search. Okay. All right. And let's see, let's type in, let me get out here. Home. Sorry. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. Home. It should look like this. I apologize. Not your personal page, but click on it where it says home. Not the personal page, but step number 1, click on where it says home up here at the top, that little house. That's the page you want to be on. I apologize. Okay. Okay. So step number 3. All right. You want to search for the company. So you want to click in where it says search, and you want to type in the name of the company. So say I want to look for people in Melaleuca, because I have tools that can help them get more customers and clients. Or I have an MLM opportunity and maybe they're not happy with Melaleuca. Maybe they're ready to do something else. Maybe their Melaleuca business is running on autopilot now, right? And now they're open to looking at other things. They're already MLM mindset. Come on now. They're already direct sales and all that mindset. Those, remember, you want to, if you're looking for lobster, you don't fish in a pond for trout. Come on now. You don't just randomly reach out to people and see and hope that they may want to look at your MLM, or they may want to look at your MLM products that'll help a person get more recruits or sell more products. That doesn't make sense. Right, Ray?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Right. If I want chicken, whatever, I'm not getting ready to go to a fish store and talk about I want some chicken. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to do that. Okay, so it's just logical. When I'm trained, the reason why people run the Boss It Up and flock, because we write it plain and make it simple. This is not a bunch of highfalutin. You got to be super smart and all tech savvy and whatever to understand. If you can do a couple of clicks on the key and follow a diagram, you can make money. Okay, we help people, a lot of people make money. All right, so say I want to look for Melaleuca. So I'm going to type in Melaleuca. I'm going to type in the word let me get that right. L-E-A-U-C-A. So I'm going to type, I hope I'm spelling it wrong. Let me get it right. Melaleuca.
That's right.
So, all right, so I'm going to type in Melaleuca. Here it comes up, Melaleuca, the wellness company. So I'm going to click on that. All right, I'm gonna click on that. Now, I want to reach out and connect and add to my network some of their reps. Okay? Because I have products that can help them get more what? Customers and reps. And that's what people want. That's what takes their business to the top, is having a large customer base and great reps, okay, up under them that is helping them build. Now, how do I find those reps? I'm on the Melaleuca site. It's just like if I was on a company site. And then I want to know, how many employees does Melaleuca have? How many employees does Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips? How many employees does Walmart have in Texas or whatever? This is what's so amazing about LinkedIn, because it will break it down to the smallest terms for you. Okay, break it down to the smallest terms for you. And let me make sure while I am training this that we are actually recording. All right. Okay, so now we're recording. We weren't recording first. So I apologize, but we're on YouTube and we're recording on YouTube, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of wanted to have it here as well. But basically we are looking for network marketers, because Boss It Up sells products, right, and services and digital products and trainings that help people, that educate network marketers and MLM builders and direct sales IBOs and everything, how to get more customers and clients running after them instead of them running after them. Okay, exactly. So it just makes sense for step number 1 to open up your LinkedIn page. And we clicked on the home button right here, remember? Okay, we clicked on the home button. And then after we had that page up, we went to Google, and then we typed in top MLM companies, wrote a couple of names down. Top network marketing companies, wrote a couple of names down. Top direct sales companies, wrote a couple of names down. I said, stay organized, keep things in a clean notebook just for this, or put them in a digital notebook like Evernote. So you'll know when, who you reached out to, what. You can write people's names in there, follow-up times, and set your alarm and all that great stuff. When you're organized, you're harmonized, so you can monetize. guys. So we got Ray Tolson here with us, one of our VIP affiliates and clients. We're so happy to be helping him today as well. He is eager to make money as an affiliate. So instead of him just taking some stuff and throwing it up against the wall, he said, Miss Kelly, you know what? I've been trying this and trying that. It's just not working. I said, you know what? Let's just narrow it down to one avatar, which means your perfect client. Not just shooting in the dark, not just reaching out to business people. Yeah, that's kind of somewhat our avatar, but no, let's narrow it down even more than that, right? We want to help people build the team. We want to help people with tools that's going to have them stand out in the crowd so that they can recruit more people and get more customers, okay? So who better to go to than people that are already in an MLM? Already in a network marketing company. So we had our different network marketing companies down, our direct sales companies, and what did we do? We went to the home page, we clicked on here on LinkedIn, boom, we already had that page up, we just went on back to that page and we typed in Melaleuca. We just started with Melaleuca, okay? And I said, well, if we wanted to know statistics about Melaleuca, and then what are the statistics that we want to know? Who are their employees? Who are their IBOs? So that I can reach out to them, connect with them, and see if they need what I have, right? Before I even tell them that I have anything. This is one of the extras, if you want to call it, that Boss It Up actually changed. That don't never, ever, 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 online or offline, tell anybody you selling anything until you find out if they have a desire, a need, and a capacity. Write that down. A desire, a need, and a capacity. Again, a desire, a need, and a capacity. By asking a couple of questions, getting a little familiar with them, kind of getting that quick know, like, and trust factor a little bit here, and then, right, sharing your testimonials and different things like that, and see where their head is about those things, right? That's how you inspect people without being suspect, to see if they're a good prospect. There's an art to it, and we train you in our 5 layers of conversion training. We Boss It Up. Check it out. It is life-changing, okay? So now, let's get back to LinkedIn. So now, Ray Tolson, we are looking to see, we want to connect with their people. So now we're on the network marketing site of Melaleuca. And can you see here, Ray? When I scroll down in blue, it said, see all 9,279 employees that are on LinkedIn. Employees of who? Melaleuca. Now, all the employees of Melaleuca are what? Customers or IBOs, one or the other. Don't get it twisted. Okay, they are, and trust me, they are connected with people who are IBOs, and they're not employees. They're not a W-2 worker for Melaleuca, right? You want to get into people's network. This is the easiest and quickest, more backdoor type of a way to make this happen. So with that said, you click right here where it says see all 927 employees of LinkedIn, right? Or you can look at followers. And I'm looking for that. It should be, oh, no, there's something else I have to do with that. Okay, so first of all, you can follow. I would follow. And then you say pages people also view and different things like that. You will get a lot of ideas of how to reach out to other people that's in other type of companies as well. Worldwide Wellness, Wellness Coach, Young Living Essentials, doTERRA, New Skin. These are all network marketing companies, direct sales companies. Okay, now you can go to Melaleuca, you can click on visit website, right? And then you can look at different things that they got going on with Melaleuca. So you can kind of know a little bit about the company, write a couple of things down. So when you're reaching out to the Melaleucans, you know a little bit about what you're talking about. Hey, I see you with Melaleuca. Right? I see they got some products and so and so and so and so. That's woo. Y'all retention rate is like 97% retention rate of y'all customers. Y'all crushing it over there. Give people a compliment when you first reach out to them. Hey, how you doing? You know, I loved your, I came across your site and I really liked your site. whatever you come up with, that first, what they call an icebreaker, write that down. That's your next thing. It's the icebreaker. So you got your first step is putting up your LinkedIn page. Your second step is going to Google and writing down the different names of the companies. The third step is to reach out to the company, right? Is to find a company by typing their name in the box, right? And you're right, there you go. And then there's some bullet points under that. Okay. First bullet point is go to the website and learn a little bit about the company. Write down some highlights, some amazing things about the company. Boom, you're done with that. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do is step number 3 is that you want to reach out to the employees. So you come back over here, see all 9,271 employees on LinkedIn, and you click on it. Right? So now look at this. You got Mr. himself, the CEO of Melaleuca, but you also going to get people, you're going to see where it's like people that follow Melaleuca, right? You know what I'm saying? They're going to give you a whole plethora of different things, but let's stay focused. Let me move my little thing out the way here. Okay. There you go. So now click on people. All right. And I want to make sure this is correct before I actually put that out there. Yep. All right. So now you're going to see the CEO. You're going to see Tom, some CEOs here, some owners of different things like that. Keep clicking because you can have a whole lot of different reasons. Obviously, you don't want to reach out to the CEO of Melaleuca. Okay. Then you got director of the wellness company, Jane. She's a director. Then you got, CEO, owner Melaleuca currently looking for something new. Bam! Did y'all see that? Owner, Melaleuca. Then when she say owner, she's not the owner. That means she's an IBO. She's an independent business owner with Melaleuca. LinkedIn member, currently looking for something new. Does that sound like someone you would want to connect with? Yes. Now, LinkedIn has a one-time free membership of their platinum. I believe it's called platinum or premium or something like that. Okay. I would connect with as many network marketers, MLM builders, direct salespeople as you can in 28 days and then cancel the subscription. Because it's like almost $80 a month and you don't need it. Because remember, you're going to taproot. You're going to go into their network. Because once you connect with one person, that means you're connected to their network, right? Their friends, their connections, whatever you want to call them. And now you're able to click on some of their connections and say, oh, they were Melaleuca too. Oh, they were World Ventures. Network marketers, birds of a feather flock together. You guys repeat that after me. Birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Flock together.
Work smart and not hard, you guys. Okay, so now you got Daniel. He's in Chicago. You got Richard. You got director Melaleuca. These are when they say owners and directors, they're not the owners. Okay, again, they're IBOs. So let's talk. To Daniel. Well, LinkedIn member here, well, she doesn't have a button for you to connect. And I already utilized my premium and I wasn't trying to pay the money because I got I got a whole sea of people to fish from all the time. So I don't need to be a premium. But usually if they don't have a connect button over here, then you can't connect. But now, so you got Daniel. So let's click on Daniel and see what's super cool about Daniel. Now you've seen that the results came up as a little bit over 9,000 and just the Melaleuca company of people, the MLM builders, network marketers, direct sales folks that you can reach out to, right? Connect with them and ISP them to see if they even have an open mind and interest, the need, the desire of what you have to offer, right? We're talking about attraction marketing products and digital products and trainings to help them get more clients and more customers. Okay. Trainings like this right here that we're doing. Okay. So then we look at him, we see what's going on with him. We kind of look at the about, he's in marketing and advertising, you know, so on and so forth. His activities, what he do, what's his experience? He's a team lead, da 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 da, you know, marketing director with you know, with Melaleuca. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if he's a director 3, a director 2, a director 5. I don't know what he is, right? But he's not a senior director. He's not a executive director probably, because usually when they get to that point, they'll put that on their LinkedIn page. I'm an executive director. I'm a senior director. They're not a national director, right? The people that's national directors usually will put that on their page. Sometimes they won't, but most of the times they will. That means that they're not at the top of the company yet. That means that they need more customers. Hello, Ray, you following me?
Absolutely.
They need more customers. They need more business partners. And we got tools to show them how to do it. This is our perfect avatar, right? So we just write a little, 1 or 2 little things down to do an icebreaker with Daniel. It doesn't matter who it is, but we're just using Daniel as a guinea pig here, okay? We go back up and we hit connect. Okay, and it says here you can customize this invitation. It's another thing I love about LinkedIn. You can customize. When you send people a friend request on Facebook, you just send them a friend request, right? And that's it. That's all they see is to just you a friend request, right? But on LinkedIn, you can put a little icebreaker. You can give them a compliment. You can let them know why you were reaching out to them in the first place. This way you're screening and you're filtering out people that's not interested in talking to you. Hello. Everything that Boss It Up trains you on in attraction marketing is you doing things that make you attractive to your perfect customer and client, and only reaching out to people who want what you have, right? That's our motto. Having people running after you instead of you running after them, right? Having you work smart and not hard. So if we say that's our promise, then we have to show it. We got to do that. We're not fake and phony. We actually live up to our promise. We actually told that we under promise and over deliver. Okay. So I want to send a little note to him. And I want to let him know. Now, every time you type something to someone and you're doing this, just kind of peaking or lead generation for the first time, you want to make sure you use the copy and paste system. That way you're working smart and not hard, right? Come up with your own good one, good, good peak. Again, first things first, icebreaker. So I would say something like, hi, Daniel. I looked up, and you can use whatever you want. I looked up and saw your profile and was blown away, right? I see we have a few things in common, right? Comma. Would love to add, no, I would not. We want to be a little bit more personal. Things in common, right? Would love for us to add each other to our networks. Now you can rephrase this however you want to rephrase it. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Get that together. Let me spell that right. To our networks. So you can say, hi, Daniel. Hey, I looked up and saw your profile. Hey, Daniel, I was really highly blessed today because I saw your profile and was blown away, right? Exclamation point. I see we have a few things in common, right? Would love for, and what do you have in common with him? He's a network marketer. He's a networker. You're a networker. Okay. You want to connect. You want to network. Exactly. He is a person that needs customers and clients, and you're a person that have tools that can help them get more customers and clients. Or you see that he's in network marketing and maybe you're in network marketing or MLM building, and you're looking for people who are open to looking for something else, like that one lady said she was. Right? Some people would like tell you on their profile, LinkedIn is a gold mine. They will tell you, I'm seeking new opportunities in sales. I'm seeking new opportunities in MLM. I'm looking for opportunities in cryptocurrency. You can type that in the URL. You can, and I'm gonna show you, you can change the city and state and the country. I tell people all the time, if you're not recruiting and getting customers and stuff outside of your country that you can't pronounce their last name, you ain't doing nothing. Them folks will go to the wall. My CTO is in India. He's I believe 12 hours ahead of me. All right. And we find a way to communicate and hook up and talk and do Zooms or whatever. We sacrifice an hour or two here or whatever, sleep, and make it happen. And now my company is skyrocketing. These people go to the wall for you. UK people are amazing at networking and network marketing, right? So don't be afraid to reach outside your country. All right. I will stay away from the South Africas and stuff. Jamaicas, they kind of, you roll your dice and take your chances. Every now and then you can find some good people, but it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of sketchy, especially if they from a city that's poor or something like that. They're desperate and they do a lot of scams because they need money. Okay, we're gonna pray for them. All right. So with that said, I would like for us to add each other to our networks. Is that okay? Question mark. Okay. And if you're on your phone or something doing this, you can put a little emoji or something like that. Right. And then you send it. It's that simple. And you move on to the next person. You copy that before you send it. Thank you. You copy it and you paste it in your Evernote or whatever note you use it, or a Word document. So it's there. And you're not retyping it all over again. You just change the name, maybe add a little, hey, I see you in the childcare, or hey, I see you volunteered as a police officer, or whatever. Put a little compliment. That's awesome. I'm impressed. Da 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 da. How are you? You can edit that however you want, right? So now, say for instance, he's reached back out to me. Okay, I want to take you through this. Now, I recommend that you connect with at least 25 people every other day. A minimum. It's a numbers game, you guys. You can't get in front of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people. You can't do it. And once you get good at the copy and paste and knowing exactly what to say when a person comes back and says something, and ISP them before you even tell them that you got a product or service or an opportunity, and let them get in your lane. The moment they get in your lane and say, yeah, I would need that. Yeah, that would be nice. Remember, never tell anybody you have anything until they get in your lane. You ask a couple of questions. You tell a little bit about yourself, and then you ask them a little bit about themselves. You don't do nothing long and dragged out. You don't have to do all of that because that's going to make you weary of doing what's righteous. Don't do that. Okay? So you've done that, and I would do it with 25 people. You got all kind of folks. While you waiting on Daniel, go back, click back. Okay, we got Michael. Click on Michael. Look at a few things about Michael. If you like something about Michael here, write it down. Write something you like about down. Connect with Michael. Right? Add a note. Do you have to rewrite the note? No, because you already got it copy and paste. Right? And you're reaching out to like-minded individuals. You're fishing in a pool for trout and you're looking for trout. Yay! This makes sense. Remember, do not be married to the outcome. You be married only to the profit-producing activities and staying organized, right? And making sure you're putting these activities on your calendar, right? Professional, successful people module out and calendar out their time. They don't just do stuff willy-nilly when they have a chance. 97% of people fail at business, online and offline. Why? Because of organization. 97%. That's way too high. That's why Miss Kelly came up with an award-winning class called Prioritize to Profit, the Art of Organization. And I train you exactly what most people are disorganized and how to not be disorganized like that and how to stay not being disorganized. All right? Exactly. We give you homework and training. Follow-up training and everything with that to make sure that you know what you're doing. You got to be organized, okay? So you can be harmonized, so you can what? Monetize. There you go, Ray. There you go. So I'm not going to go here and go to 25 people. I just showed you. You can grab 5 people from Metaluca. Then you can back out and type your next company in there. Go 5 people. I showed you the system, how to do it. Do 5 people from ACN. Do 5 people from Organo Gold. Do 5 people from Avon, whatever ones you wrote down. As long as you're doing at least 25 or more a day, every other day. Okay. And you're trying your best to probably work, just work those 25 that you came up every other day. Don't overwhelm yourself. So reach out to 25 one day, and then the next day go and see who's responded to you and follow up with the next step. Don't be all over the place. Don't do that. Stay organized. There's 9,000. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You don't have to go crazy trying to reach out to 5,000 folks and no. And make sure you're following the steps when you're doing this. Okay. So now, say for instance, now I am getting responses. So somebody has said let me see if I'm gonna look at a notification. So in my notification, it'll say, hey, somebody, I know, yeah, that would be it too, but no. Let's go to network, right? So under network, you will get a notification on your computer, you'll get a notification on your email, and you'll get a notification on your app on your cell phone that somebody has accepted your friend request. I mean, not friend request on LinkedIn, your network connection request. Network connection request. Okay, it's not friend request, it's not Facebook. Okay, remember this is a business site. All right, so you don't want to use too many emojis and too much cutesy stuff and stuff. This is this business. Okay, so you click on network and you say, hey, I reached out to Noor Muhammad. I sent him a request and he sent me, he says, for instance, he sent me, saying, these are actually people who have 159 people that's requested from me, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You will still see it. You'll see it under network, or you will see it under notification. So matter of fact, when you get the notification that somebody has wanted to be your connection, it's the same difference. Okay. So I don't want to confuse you, but just for, sake, you would accept. And if they say, oh, this person has accepted your invitation. So let's go here. So let's go to connections. Now, remember, this is a video. You guys can stop it at any time. If I'm going too fast for you, don't freak out and you can go back and look at this part. Okay. So now you got this person right here who I reached out to Dee Dee Burgess and I sent her a connection request. She accepted it. So I can message them now. Look at all of these people. These are prospects. I only reached out to people who would possibly need what I had. I didn't just go willy-nilly just reaching out to folks. So I got plenty of leads here. Plenty. Unlimited leads. That's what Boss It Up shows you how to get, because we understand, and you need to understand, that it's a numbers game. You have to get in front of about 100 or so people a week in order to get 5 people to sign up and do something. Did you hear what I just said? You have to get in front of a minimum of about 100 folks a week to get 5 people to actually break out their credit card and move forward. Because it's so much competition. Because it's so many scams. It's not nothing personal against you, but everybody and their mama and daddy and grandmama is out here trying to sell something, trying to got a side hustle, especially since the pandemic. All kind of folks is coming out the woodwork trying to learn how to make money at home. Yes or yes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, so now let's keep it moving. We only got a few more minutes. So now, the gentleman that I sent a request to, just say for, for sake that he said yes, and this was him. He said yes, I'll accept you. So now I'm like, yay, okay, I got an alert that said he accepted me, cool. So I can click message and I can private message him. Okay? Now, whether they read my first message or not, I'm not going to worry about that. What I'm going to only say on the second step, after I send the icebreaker, they say yes, or if they're already in my network and I want to reach out to them for the first time, I send the icebreaker like this because we're already connected. I don't have to send a connection request, remember, right? But if we're not and we get it and he said yes, cool. We're not going to worry about the icebreaker, whether they read it or not. They most likely did. Don't worry about it. Okay. And then, or they'll come back when you will see a message. They'll accept your request and they'll send you a message saying, yeah, sure, I'll add you to my network. Yeah, I do see we got some things in common, whatever. Okay. You thank them. That's step 4. You thank them. So I'll say, thank you. Always call people by their name. Thank you, Dee Dee, for adding me to your network. How are you and yours and your business, or yours, whichever one, how are you and your business doing in these crazy times? Something to that extent, of unpredictable times, crazy times, whatever words you want to use, and then you send it. Make sure you proofread. So thank you, Dee Dee, for adding me to your network. How are you and your business doing, or businesses, or how are you and yours? So I'll say, how are you and yours? How are you and yours? That's usually my lingo. Yours doing in these crazy times. And then I'll send it. But I'll copy it first. I'll highlight it, go to the side, hit copy, and then I'll put that in my Evernote or my note, wherever. So I know that's step 2. Step 1 is the icebreaker, and connect with them. Step 2 is thanking them, right? And then this way people don't feel bombarded. They don't feel bum rushed. They don't feel like they're another number. They don't feel like you're trying to recruit them. Even if in their mind, because maybe they've taken a little traction marketing, they kind of got a little inkling, they're not going to be disrespected. And they're not going to feel that way and come disrespected to you. Hey, if you're selling something, I'm not interested, they're not going to do that. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do that. Okay. At all costs, you want to avoid anybody ever feeling recruited or sold to, ever. Okay. There you go. So then I would click that. I would just copy that, right? And then I would paste it to wherever I'm going to hold that at. That way, and I'm going to go down here and I'm going to hit send. Yeah, where's the little send button at down here? Wait a minute. Okay. Enter should have been. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Wait a minute. My computer thing is, wait a minute. Where is it at? Okay, press to enter, to send, and there we go. Oh, enter. Okay, there we go. So I sent it. Okay, right? And then I'm going to move on to the next person who reached out to me and said yes and connected. And the next person who reached out to me, yes, and said it. Right? I'm going to try to work at least 25 people a day or every other day. 25 people a day or every other day. Okay, not 2, not 5, not 10. And when you get really good at this, it may take you a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. It's not a race. When you get really good at this, think about it. If you already got the responses already in your Evernote, already, now you got to do is copy and paste. Copy, paste, change the name, change a couple of words. Copy, paste, change the name, change the word. Don't go too fast doing this because you don't want the algorithm to shut you down, because they will. They'll think you're a machine or something, right? And you don't want to say the exact same thing to everybody because people compare notes that's in the same network. You want to be smart, okay? But don't overexert yourself, and do not be unorganized with this. Okay. And then when they come back, when then just say, for instance, that person came back and they said whatever, say it was Gail. Okay. Gail came back with, hey, I'm doing great, Shantae. Thanks for reaching out to me. And my business is doing okay. Our family is doing okay. How is yours? And you respond accordingly. Hey, what's her name? Gail. Hey, Gail, thanks again always thank them again. Be that brand that stands out in the crowd, you guys. Thank them again. Hey, thank you so much, Gail, for reaching out to me. That was absolutely awesome, or something to that extent. Hey, I see that you are also a network marketer, or I see that you're also an MLM. It's Melaleuca, right? How's that working for you? She may say, hey, I ain't in that no more. I'm looking. Oh, that didn't work out for me. I'm interested in something else. Or I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Then what I do is I hit for the downline. Oh, that's good. Again, this is a tape. You can stop this and go back and listen to what I said. Right? If you reach out to them and they say they doing good, then they probably a leader. They making good money. They got a great team. They okay. Now your mindset should shift. I'm talking to a leader. Leaders are usually arrogant. They don't want you telling them about something you got. Now you want to go like Ray, you would want to go towards their downline. Be like, hey, that's amazing that you're doing good. Most people, they got people in their downline that may not be doing as good. And hey, our downline, if they doing good, we doing good, right, Gail? And just send that and send it. Copy it, paste it to your Evernote. You following me, right?
Absolutely.
Copy it, paste it to your Evernote so you're not typing all the time, right? And boom, that's why you want to ask straightforward, simple questions, not a bunch of sidebar, not a bunch of ad-libbing. You don't want to do that because you got too many people to get through. You got to get people in front of what you got going on. And you don't want to get weary of doing what's right. Hey, you guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Got a lot of great stuff on here. Don't forget to check us out at www.bossitup.biz. Hit that little bell down there so you can get the alerts when I have my new classes and new trainings and different things coming up. Listen to some of my music, my meditation, some of our other things that we have on there. Boss Up Your Body, all of that. You'll see that on there as well. This YouTube channel is very, very, very valuable. It's full of value for you, okay? So let's just finish this up. We got like 5 more minutes to go, 5 or 6 more minutes.
I'm so glad you took the time to do this, Miss Kelly. I really am.
This is a pleasure to me. This is because I know you're going to take this and run with this, Ray. It may not happen overnight. Don't freak out if it doesn't, but you know it's going to happen. If you're consistent with this, there is no way you're not going to be able to get people on a free master. So now let's go back. So you're talking to somebody and they said they okay. We already talked about the person that said, well, I'm not there anymore. I'm looking, I'm open, whatever. And you already know what to do with them. They easy. Great. I have something and it may or may not be for you. Always do the takeaway. Mm-hmm. Always never sound thirsty. You know that, Ray. He's one of my prized pupils. He knows that. Never sound thirsty. Okay. It may or might not be for you, but what if it is? Or what if it's for someone that you know? What if it's for someone on your team? Okay. Yeah, something to that extent. Right? Okay, so that they say it's free. Always say with us, it's free, no obligation. Okay, could you take a look? And if they say yes, my affiliates have their own personalized flyer. They send them the flyer, they schedule them, they connect, they give them a follow-up. Could they ask? I always ask, hey, we all get busy. Would you like a follow-up reminder? Can we exchange? Are you comfortable exchanging phone numbers? As many phone numbers as you can get, the best. But you want to ask in a very polite way. Hey, are you comfortable with exchanging phone numbers? Because, hey, people get busy, right? I always do like, ha, right? And I can give you a follow-up text. Something to that extent, right? So you don't miss out. And I always say, so you don't miss out on this possible blessing. So if they say yes, we set it up, we set the follow-up time and all that. Do not invite nobody to anything without getting a follow-up time. Do not invite anybody to anything without trying your best to get the phone number. Try. I always ask, hey, do you got a Google phone number? I'm always about giving people value. Hey, are you comfortable with exchanging like your Google phone number or something with me so I can give you a reminder? And a lot of people like, Google phone, what's that? They don't even know that they can have a couple of free business numbers so they don't have to have their own, giving out their own personal phone number. And sometimes he'll be like, oh, let me get that and I'll get back with you. And I follow up with them and they'll give me their Google number. They're more comfortable with that instead of giving me their regular number. And I've given them some value. You guys, any chance you get to stand out in the crowd, do it. Give the value, right? You want to be a commodity. And then people would give you referrals, okay? Because you gave them an experience. Just something that simple. You just never know. But anyway, so now we're on a leader. It's probably a leader. You got to come to leaders differently, usually a little arrogant. They don't want you trying to make it sound like they don't know what they're doing or they need some help or whatever. You hit them with the downline. Hey, you know what? It is a thing. I'm so happy to hear that somebody is doing good in your industry. Most people, they crash and burn. So congratulations. Amazing. Now, what about your downline? If they blow up, you blow up. Yes or yes? Mm-hmm. Question mark. And I send it. Copy it. Paste it in your Evernote. Copy it. Paste it wherever you're going to be. Right. That way, again, you can just drop it. You don't have to go all that typing. And most people are going to say, yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm an MLM. Well, yeah. It'd be like, what if listen to this very closely. This is important when you're dealing with a leader, a big time baller. You got to say, so with that said, and I can tell you're a person of integrity, okay, and want your downline to do just as good and everybody eat. I always hit them with that, a little bit of a guilt trip type of thing. Hit them with that. Can you send a representative or somebody from your downline to take a look at a free, no obligation, no fluff masterclass, or free, no obligation, take a look at a video, whatever you have that you want them to look at?
Awesome.
You get it?
Yeah.
That way nobody is offended, but the people you want to connect with are the leaders. They got the big downlines. The more money that's coming into your company, the better for you. Oh, that's good. Think about it. Right? If they say, hey, I got 5 people in my downline. I got 20 people in my downline. I got 100. I got 500 people in my downline. Can you do a presentation? Can they all be invited to the master class? Of course they can. Who you think gonna get the commission? For 500 people taking a class, 200 people taking a class, 5 people taking a class, 10 people taking a class, you gonna get the commission. You got to go after the big fishes and leave these minnows alone. You got to be fishing in the pond of the like-minded people that are your perfect client. You got to know how to send an icebreaker. You got to know how to follow up when they accept your connection requests. You got to know how to ISP them, seeing where their head is with what you got going on. And if they say they fine, they doing good, money is great, then you go for that downline. And you hold them accountable, right? Because their mindset is sometimes selfish. They just think about themselves. Well, what about your babies? What about your new people? Wouldn't it be nice to have something in place for them? Those ones that maybe don't have a big network and an ML, they're in that NFFL club, for no friends and family left. There you go. Do you have a representative or someone in your downline that could take a no obligated look, no fluff, no obligation? May or may not be for you, but what if? Never invite them. Always invite a representative or someone in their downline. Make sure you follow up. Make sure you can reconnect. Make sure you give them a reminder so they can be on there. And I'm telling you, now you know how to look for the companies. Now you know how to connect with the people. Now you know not to overwhelm yourself. Now you know when to do it, how to do it, where to do it, how much to do it. There is no excuse. You guys can all go to the top and have unlimited, targeted, attracted to you, and you attracted to them leads right on Facebook. On Facebook too, yeah, but no, right on LinkedIn. Sorry, right on LinkedIn. Most people have no idea. Now I'm gonna show you another little trick. So say for instance, you want to reach out to people in Melaleuca. Let's go back and World Health Organization. Let's go back to Melaleuca, and you want to reach out to people. So they got those. You click on the people again. Okay, and you want to in the location. Say you want to give your tools to people that maybe eventually you can do webinars for. They can, and when COVID lifts up, you can have them at your house, meet them. You can create your own little team of people that's going to give you referrals, and you can get them little presentations. Oh, this is, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get what I'm saying. So now, say for instance, you're in Cleveland, and you want to reach out to people that's in Cleveland and Melaleuca that need what you have.
This is why I like LinkedIn.
Exactly. You click on location, right? And then you type in Cleveland. 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 Okay. Oh, Cleveland. There you go, Cleveland. All right. And then let me move her out the way. Oops, sorry. Let me go back. Oh, well, here you go. But that's not what I'm looking for. Let me go back. Okay, so let's go back to the wellness company. Let's go back. Oh, we have him in there. Melaleuca. Okay. And then we go. Then we go back to employees. And then we want to we're clicking on people. We're there. And then we want to hit location. And then it's just say, I'm in California. Click on California and then show results. Okay, boom. Now these are people in California, or you can like narrow it down, San Diego, California, Point Loma, South California, wherever you at. You're in Chicago. You're in Spring Valley, Illinois, or Chicago, Illinois. You're in Terre Haute, Indiana. You're in Gary, Indiana. You in what part of Georgia, Atlanta, or wherever. You can narrow it down. Now you're only going to be talking to network marketers and MLM and direct sales people that is in your city. And you can meet them, a couple of them belly to belly at a Starbucks or whatever with a mask on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or when the COVID lifts, now you got a skill. And what happens? People attract the people who gives them value. So, hey, I'm going to tell you about Miss. You show them a little presentation and boss it up. Y'all look at the pre-recorded webinar together while you having coffee. And they like, oh man, can you show I got a downline. I got like 20 people in my downline. Can I bring 3 of them here to Starbucks tomorrow? Or can you do a webinar for them? Now you're talking about massive money coming in, baby, from your commissions and your referrals. Did you see what I just did? G Daddy Ray.
Absolutely. It is mind-blowing.
That's it. Don't let it overwhelm you. Follow my instructions on unit and out and spacing it out. Only start off with 25 people at a time every other day. Keep it organized so you can harmonize to monetize and reach out to about 6 companies at a time. Work the 6 companies, you get work them for about 30 days and then switch up and find some other companies. Work those for about 30 days and switch up and find some other companies. Okay?
I'm still trying to transition over from the ink pad that I use. It's a note taking thing to Evernote. Yeah.
That's okay. I got a training for that, and I'll get it. You can get it from Jenny Lynn tomorrow.
Yeah, you talking about in your YouTube thing?
Yeah. But the training I got in YouTube now is a little bit more. Yeah. So let me get the basic training to Jenny Lynn. Probably I won't be able to get it to her today. I'll get it to her tomorrow because I want to tweak it a little bit. And then I put it up on my YouTube channel and I'll tag all of you in it.
Thank you.
To how to the basics of Evernote. Okay. Yeah. You never have to pay for it if you do it the way I say. So I pray you got value. G Daddy Ray, do you have any questions? before I turn off the recording and all of that and all of that. And can you walk me through this? If I asked you, give me the basics, give me those 4 steps.
Well, oh yeah, I can give you the 4 steps, and I can probably walk you through it but and I will take some time to go through this several times today. Beautiful. Because I want to hit the ground running tomorrow with the first step, and that's why I'm just so grateful to God for you, because you have answered a whole lot of the questions that I've been struggling with ever since I've been with Boss It Up. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, I look for big things from you, Ray. I know you're gonna make it happen. And remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. If somebody make an appointment on Monday for Thursday, make sure you're hitting them up on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I got one waiting right now for me to respond to. I think I told you about him. Mm-hmm. He finally got back to me. The guy I told you I waited. I went 2 hours for. He responded to me, and guess what his response was?
Huh?
Guess what his response was?
What was his response?
What time? Question mark.
That's it. Yeah. And all you do is what? Give him your flyer.
Get that. You got it.
That's it. Just give him your flyer. And don't forget to ask him, is he comfortable with exchanging his Google Voice number or something, so that, because people get busy. Don't forget that step. I know people get busy, and I don't want you to miss this possible blessing. Don't forget that step. Try your best. That way, if he got any questions, you can connect them right with me on the 3-way call.
Okay, great. Okay.
Don't forget that step. A lot of people forget that step. If they say no, well, you can get back with me here, then that's fine, whatever. Because we'll have them on the webinar. So now remember, if he can't come Thursday, remember we got an on-demand webinar.
Okay.
You can go to the website, but you still gotta set up a follow-up appointment. Everybody has to have a follow-up appointment before you give them anything.
Okay.
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 This is your business. If you treat it like a punk or let somebody punk you, you're gonna get paid like a punk.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen to me. Well, going over the steps. The first step is to go to my homepage on LinkedIn.
Yep.
And the second step is to open up another window, which is Google.
Yep.
And Google. Well, you gave me 3 topics. One was MLM companies, top MLM companies, top network companies, top network marketing companies, and top direct sales companies. And so out of those 3 companies, I need to pick, out of those 3 topics, I need to pick 2 companies out of each one, which would give me 6 companies to deal with. So then reach out to, let me see.
Then you connect with the companies.
Yeah.
You go back to your homepage. You go back to that tab.
Go back to the homepage and go to the search window and the company's name.
You type in that name of that company.
And do something that acronym you use for the companies.
Right. You actually go to the website and you get some little basic information. Don't spend a long time, like 3 minutes. It's that long.
Yeah.
1 or 2 minutes.
What's that acronym you use for that when you inspecting the companies? With
companies, the only thing you're doing is that you're just looking at the website at the accolades of the company. That's all you're doing there. You're just looking at the accolades of the company. Whatever. Yeah, there's statistics and different things like that, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're there.
Yeah. Okay. And then step number 3 is to search the companies. Well, that's what you just described. That was step number 3.
Yep.
Step number 4 is to reach out to the employees.
Right. You click right there. You see that blue highlighted? where it says see all 9,271, you click on
Right.
that.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Okay.
And then you obviously don't want to talk to the owner of the company. Now, understand, people may say CEO. So when you go to website, you're going to see who the CEO is and the CFO and all of that. So you know not to click on them.
Right.
But you
Right.
scroll down to where people say director and different things like that. And those are the people you connect with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
For those companies with Melaleuca, I understand what the rank status is. The other companies I may have to look at a little closer.
Yeah.
Which I am going to venture out and
Right. Well, I just don't want you spending a long time on that, because you got to go quick. You got to go a little quicker. You can't spend, and you will get tired of, like, a lot of people get caught up in the schematics. You don't want to do that, right?
Mm.
So you just know that the first couple of names, you don't want to go to them, because they usually the CEO, the CFO, and all of that. Like this
Right.
one right here. You scroll down to the next page and then start connecting with people.
Okay.
Okay, don't get caught up in that, because that'll have you sidetracked, and don't do that. Don't do too much research on the company. You just want to kind of skim through the website and pick out some of the little accolades, something you can chat about with the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And then once you've done that, and you've got your companies, then you send them an icebreaker,
you copy and paste it.
And then then you save that icebreaker so you can copy and paste it. And, you want to edit it every now and then, because you don't want to keep sending the same thing.
Right.
And then after you send that icebreaker, then you wait for the next day. You want to do your follow-ups, and you go back and you respond to the people that's responded to your icebreaker. Mm-hmm. And you, first of all, you thank them for responding to them, and then you point out some things that you have in common that you saw on their page, which made you reach out to them in the first place, to create some sort of dialogue with them.
Yeah, relationship building.
Yeah. And I think that's where you left off.
Yeah. And then I walked you all the way through it. So now they leave off there. I said, the final thing you do, you ISPing them. Once you build the rapport, then you're going to ISP them. You're going to tell them a little bit about your testimonial. We're working with, these tools, and right. And if they say that they're interested, you're going to, first of all, you're going to have a rapport with them, ask them, hey, I see you with Melaleuca. I see they got they're really blowing up. How you doing in the company? That's ISPing. That's part of your
that's the acronym I was trying to think of.
ISP. You inspect without being suspect to see if they're a good prospect.
Right.
That's what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're working on purpose. You're asking questions on purpose, but without being, suspect. Mm-hmm. Remember? And then, right, you ask them how they're doing and how's the business going, and you let them know that, hey, I love the network and and if they say, hey, I'm doing great, terrific, and be like, that's awesome, I'm happy to hear you're doing good. What about what if I say something like, hey, I got a testimonial that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm with this attraction marketing company, I got testimonials that people are actually, they downline are making so much more money, and it's blowing them up quicker. So I would love to invite you to a free, no obligation, no fluff, not you, but what, a representative or a person in your downline. Mm-hmm. I always say this, write this down. I always say this because I know you're probably busy. You're a leader, and I know you're busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, remember I told you I make them feel a little guilty. And I said, but I know, right, that you would love to have everybody eating on your team. These are little things you don't want to leave out if you find out they're a leader and they're happy with what they're doing. Never ask them personally to look at it. Don't ever do that. Always ask for a representative, respect their time. Say, are you a leader? I know you're busy, but hey, I know that you want your downline to flourish as well. So do you have a representative or somebody in your downline that can come and check out no obligation, free masterclass that's going to show you how you got to explain it. That's going to show you how to have customers and clients running after you instead of you running after them. You have to say those things. It's very important. And if they're not a leader and they say, hey, I'm not with that company no more, I'm not, like, oh, okay, well, are you still? And I will always say, oh, are you still a network marketer though? Are you still in a company?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you still own a business or something to that extent. And if they say, yeah, then that's when you invite them to you see if they will, if they're interested in getting more customers and clients with a free, no obligation masterclass that may or may not be for them. Well, could they take a look? It's just that simple. This is not rocket science. When you're organized, you know what to say, you know what to not say, you know when to say it and who to say it to, how to be organized with it, what you follow up with, how to follow up, all of that. It's a no-brainer. It takes practice, but once you get it, attraction marketing has taken people to millionaire status more than anything out here. Okay, because you're only getting in front of people and telling people that you have something that actually want what you have and need what you have and desire what you have. And again, LinkedIn is a gold mine because you can narrow it down to the lowest possible denominator. So you really know you're going to get some results. Okay, so you got it? You got any questions before I let you go?
No, I'm good. I might have some questions for you tomorrow, but I'm good right now.
All right. If you need us to help you close somebody, if you get stuck, you know how to respond to something. Don't wing it. Don't wing it, because people share stuff with people and you can get blackballed. Don't wing it. Ask. Okay. Ask.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, God bless you. Bye-bye. God bless you. And this is Mr. Shantae Amber Kelly. If you stayed all the way to the end, you are a freaking trooper. Or if you broke it up in modules or whatever, and you looking at the last part of it, we're at www.bossitup.biz. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the little bell right there so that you can get alerts for all that we're doing when we got new things that are premiering. So if you want to look like a boss, think like a boss, right? Dress like a boss. Hey, have respect like a boss and get paid like a boss. You want to hit us up at www.bossitup.biz. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We're not the typical company. I'm telling you, we're going to give you an experience like you never had before. Get ready. It's your time to make the money. Boss up. God bless everybody. Bye-bye. Don't forget to share your testimony, Ray, in the group.
Okay.